every time I sit down to do a book haul video, I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna start this one off with like, I never buy books, I never do book hauls, but I totally do, so I apologize in advance. I bought a couple of books just because I wanted to look nice on my shelves. We all know that I read ebooks and I do that funny little thing how I put it up there and I get like the, what are they called? Covers. The physical books that I have got, 2 of these were presents and 6 of them were presents to myself because, you know, treat yourself. So the first book I got was Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson and Robin Wasserman. This is essential reading if you want to read any of the Mortal Instruments, the Infernal Devices, the Dark Artifices, and whatever that other freaking spin-off is going to be that is intertwined with the Dark Artifices, and this is the absolute bane of my existence because there's so many books that I have to read. This is just a binder of the novellas that were put out and is a really good plan to make more money on their behalf, but it was a present from my mother-in-law, and I think that's just like, this is Simon's novella book. This next one was also a gift. I purchased this with a gift card I was given from my uncle-in-law, who is only like 2 years older than me, so thanks so much, Uncle Ryan, love you bitch. Paper Princess by Erin Watt. These are like so expensive, the paperbacks of the Erin Watt books. Oh my gosh, honestly, this was like, I got this from Booktopia, which I never really buy books from them because they charge you postage, and it's like cray to me, and it's like, it's less time to get something from Book Depository with no postage. But anyway, thank you for that. It was just the most thoughtful thing to give me a voucher for gift cards. You know what I'm talking about. We know what the Royals is about. I'm gonna buy the rest of them when other people give me gift cards. Hint hint, Connor, my husband, I love you. These books, I talked about the last book maybe in my wrap-up, one of my wrap-ups. It was great, it was fabulous, so of course I had to buy the physical copies because why the hell not? And that is Vendetta by Catherine Doyle, and this is the sickest thing ever. Like, I put this on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll link it down below so you can check it out, and friend me on Goodreads too. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. I love it so much. So yes, that is the first book, Vendetta. This is like a YA mafia sort of thing, like Sophie gets stuck in between a mafia war. It's really, really great. Second book is called Inferno, and this is like a chunky one, but it's so good. I love these covers. I actually think the covers are so pretty. Final book is Mafioso, which is the one that I would have talked about in one of my January wrap-ups. And then this next trilogy, some people really like it and some people don't. I'm definitely one of the ones who it just hit all of my pleasure centers and I absolutely loved it. I thought that it was so cute, and I definitely do want to do a reread. I have kind of made a deal with myself that as soon as I get halfway through my Goodreads goal, which is going to be pretty soon because I set a very ridiculously low one with the pace that I've been reading lately. I don't know, like something has just gotten into me. I'm reading so much. Goodreads goal at 60 and I think that I'm already at 23 books. I've negotiated with myself that when I get to 30 books read on Goodreads that I'm going to do a reread of this trilogy, and I'm very, very excited because I marathoned it the last time that I read it. It is the Ruby Red trilogy by Kirsten Gier. So that is Ruby Red, Sapphire Blue, and Emerald Green. This one's like really big for the books that they are. I love Kirsten Gier. I really think that she's one of those authors that you either sort of just like get really involved with her work or not. I kind of would compare it maybe to something like The Princess Diaries, but a little bit older. I always suggest these books to my friends who are asking for teenage siblings, that like something that's a little bit more appropriate. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing a video on that. Let me know if it's something that you want to see, that there are YA books that are more sort of younger YA reader appropriate, because I think that that is a big thing. I mean, with Paper Princess, I go on about it all the time. It definitely does read like a new adult book in some places. When I first read these 3 books, I marathoned them, and this is a time travel trilogy if you didn't know that. So there are things happening in the first book that you don't find out it was until the 3rd book. So reading them as a marathon was like, I cannot differentiate any of the events of any of the books, so maybe I might have to read a book in between to break it up, but you know, I probably will just like devour them like I did last time because I love them so much. Oh, they're so cute. So I hope that you liked this really manic book haul. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Lots of love, hugs and kisses. Bye.